I want to be someone's priority. I have no purpose in life. I'm too old to have children now. And yes, I know I'm gonna get, oh, you should be your priority. And I get it, right? I've got no choice but to look after myself and put myself first. But I would kill to have a purpose, to be needed by someone, for someone to share with me something that's happening with them, or for me to be in someone's top 5 people. And I'm not. And everyone always comments and gives us grief or whatever. Like, this is just what I feel. I have nobody, I have no reason to be alive. And I don't want that. I want someone to think of me in the morning or before bed, or just if they're near where I live or whatever. Oh, let's just see how Lisa is. Do you know what I mean?
One of the most surprising aspects of being a 53-year-old cougar dating younger men in their 20s and 30s has been their willingness to explore things with women my age that they would never consider exploring with women their own age. Actually, I have a few hypotheses about this. Number one being younger men certainly are very curious, and of course, older women bring experience to the table. So younger men look for older women for this experience. The most important aspect here, I believe, is that younger men feel safe with older women in terms of their exploration and adventuring, if you will. And this is not a knock against younger women. Please don't take it that way. From my conversations with younger men, they've shared that sometimes when they maybe have pushed the envelope a little, maybe younger women are more apt to laugh or mock or judge a younger man for what he wants to explore. And older women, I don't think typically do that. We're like, yeah, let's bring my experience to the table. Let's have a good time. Let's do what you want to do. Let's try things. And, you know, I don't know their friend network, social network, work network. I'm not out and about with them. There's nobody I can go tell some scandalous piece of information to. It's just really like a friends with benefits or a one-off kind of a thing. And younger men feel safe with this.
I'm done dating. I'm done dating. You cannot date in your 50s, okay? And if y'all are still dating in your 60s, like, what does that even look like? Okay, because, like, who has time really to date? I mean, you both got jobs, you know, you got your hobbies, things you do on the side. You know, it's like, where do you fit in another human being? Okay, and then, like, you have to share, you know, and, like, you've been, like, nobody wants to share, you know, because we're set in our ways. We've been doing things our way, you know, and I don't want to change my ways, you know. I don't want to share my couch with anybody else. I don't want to share my bed with anybody else. I don't want to share my toilet with anybody else, okay? So, I don't know how to date. I don't know how to date if you can't see them. And you ain't got time to talk to them because you're at work, okay? And then it costs too much money, okay? Because it ain't like the guy pays for everything. Okay, so you got to pay your part too. It's expensive. Who wants to date? It costs money to date. And then I gotta share my stuff. I don't want to do that.
This is where the majority of modern women will end up if they continue their behaviour. Statistics show that within the next 10 years, more than 45% of women will be unmarried and without children. They celebrate it as if it's good for them, but the reality is, they will end up lonely and desperate in the future because they were too busy being entitled about what they think they deserve from men.
Poor, deluded females.
This hit-the-wall woman belongs to the streets. She's offering herself to the younger guys for practice session like there's no tomorrow. She's explaining in great detail about trying new things and exploring new things, and she is willing to provide in more ways than one. Her friends with benefits and one-off experiences are the talk of the town.
Nasty bitch.
And last but not least, this hit-the-wall woman is in limbo. She doesn't know if she should date or give up. But I think this video established one thing. After a woman hits the wall, she goes through either having a loving husband and children, being alone with cats, or becoming a cougar who dates younger guys. On the off chance she might be able to find a partner at an older age, But the way how modern dating is these days, her chances are really slim.
Well, it's her own fault.
Real men of genius.